Alright, it's going.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all honor, glory, and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to the elected nation of Israel, the house of David, right? We are the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this place called America, which in the Bible is referred to as the daughter of Babylon, you know? And in that same breath, while we're prophesying the downfall of this place, we're singing a song, a new song that no man shall learn it except that 144,000, right? The elect. We're here to let our people know, hey, turn back to your power, right? Because it's coming to a time where this place is going to be destroyed. Unless you want to be caught up in that destruction, man, hey, it's best for you to, you know, do what you must, you know, and let the Lord's will be done, right? Let him guide your path, you know, because a man's goings are of the Lord. So unless you be of that number, you're gonna be left behind, man, to the coming destruction. So real quick, I want to go into some scriptures, and I say, well, we want to let the spirit rock from then. I don't know if you want to grab that for me in Ecclesiasticus.
All right, this is Ecclesiasticus, otherwise known as Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Yeah, so the Lord got spirits that are created to do what? To pretty much be the balancing force to his spirits that are righteous, you know? So he got spirits of vengeance, right? Which you're going to start seeing a whole lot of come out in these days, you know? Especially with the social media, you start seeing more and more as to what the Lord could do with his power, man. Because like I just stated, a man's goings are the Lord. So you're going to have some people, right, delivering other people to you could say the prison houses or the concentration camps, because we already saw a couple of months ago this devil was giving people prize money for complying and offering people lump sum money for turning in other people who aren't complying, you know. And it's only going to be a matter of time until the hearts of men fall into mischief, right? As the scriptures say, we are in these vessels, and we're gonna do things that are off, you know. I don't know if you wanted to bring out a quick preset, or do you have anything you wanted to bring out? Nah? Alright, so boom. So yeah, you want to go back into it? Yeah, go ahead.
It's verse 29. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction.
And like the brother was saying, these spirits are made for vengeance. Like just this past week, we seen one of so-called black people, one of their leaders, one of their rap leaders, Young Dope, got put to death, right? And when that happened, who you think put that man to death? Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, right? Just letting this go by 2 seconds. See, as you can see, they like to be in their folly, right? But like I was just saying, this man, he was put to death, right? What you got? Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See, now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
So nobody can deliver you after you've fallen into the hands of the living power, which is a fearful thing according to the scriptures, man. You know, and we could attest to it, because the scriptures say, blessed is the man who the Lord corrected, and the Lord corrects us every day. Now the thing is that some of our people, man, they got so much blood in their hands, right? For example, that young Dolph character, right? Because that's the thing. All of these people who the world look up to are just idols, man. They're characters. They are portrayals of people who the wicked sees you as, you know. They want to put their label on you, you know. And that's the thing. What was this man known for? For pretty much making it in this kingdom when the Lord said this is not our rest, you know. And the people of our nation become comfortable, right? Seeing people that appear to look like them doing things that they hope to have and hope to do. But truth be told, the scriptures say, envy not thy oppressor, man. We're not supposed to look at other people, right, and covet what they want, you know. And then that's just it. Going back to the spirits of vengeance, a lot of things are happening right now and are being exposed, right? Like the whole situation with the Kyle Rittenhouse kid. You know, that was, and I'm telling you through the spirit, that was just all a hoax for what? To get the spirits of the people riled up. You know, they're gonna have a particular group of people going up against another group of people. You know, and then that's when sedition among men. You know, the love of many will wax cold.
And just to jump on that, and that also, like when I was reading the comment section, you had a lot of people on the you know, they will say the right side, the conservative side, like that was a victory for the Second Amendment. You know, where they can carry their guns. You know, if there's an uproar, if there's a protest, it's okay to shoot a man dead down in the street, right? So that's just ushering in when this anarchy comes, when this chaos comes. You know, what you think is gonna happen? People like Rittenhouse is gonna go out in the streets with their guns and they're gonna be shooting men dead like it's the purge.
Yeah, man, and yo, man, like we had just brought out, it's all of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. All of this stuff coming down, and literally this amount of time, it's all of the Lord, man.
I got a quick precept for you.
All right, go ahead.
Jeremiah 10:23. O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps.
So we even we can't even say we're gonna do something because we don't know whatever we say we're gonna do is actually gonna happen. All right, and a lot of people, they don't wake up. Actually, they wake up with it in their spirit to just go and kill somebody, just like it was in that dude's spirit to go and murk young Dolphin. All right, just like it was in these goddamn Edomite spirit to go shoot up a school or a church. You know what I'm saying? Because Edomite spirit has nothing but wickedness in it, right? But when the Jake wake up, you know, he got that spirit in him, right? Of vengeance, trying to kill somebody. You know what I mean? That's because the Lord put it in his spirit. He didn't wake up one day and say, "Oh, I want to kill somebody." Oh, it wasn't. Oh, you got some?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Job 33:15. In the dream, in the vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men and slumbereth upon the bed, then he opened the ears of men and sealeth their instruction.
Yeah, and the ears is not literally talking about the ears. It's talking about the mind. It's talking about the brain. It's talking about the spirit. All right. And now when the person's in that deep sleep, that's when they're receiving that instruction, you know, that the Lord wants them to do. Just like when we was in our deep sleep, the Lord had put the instruction in our ears to come out here and prophesy the downfall of this place. All right. Because at the end of the day, what is it? What the brother said earlier, man's going to the Lord. That's all.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 6.
Yup.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
A trumpet is like an alarm. A trumpet was known for like an alarm for war, all right, or like a marriage or something like that. Warning. Yeah, or a warning, right?
And the people not be afraid. Shall there be evil in a city,
Yup.
and the Lord had not done it?
Yeah, man. All of this bullshit going on with war and all these people, you know, getting gunned down by cops, all right, and then people finding out that there's actually aborted fetuses and this little juicy juice they taking, or in their McDonald's sandwiches. Yo, man, the Lord put it in the spirit of people. The creator of spirits is doing this, all right, and that's the craziest part about it, man. All right, his ways are higher than ours. You know, his thoughts are not our thoughts. We, as the creatures of this place, we have no say as to what the Heavenly Father can do, really. You know what I'm saying? Because he could do whatever he want out here, right? When you got a little kid dying out here, you got pregnant women dying out here. In fact, actually, when our people, all right, had gone through all of these captivities, the Egyptian captivity, Assyrian captivity, Babylonian captivity, Greek captivity, Roman captivity, all right? That we did it to ourselves, man. And yo, if you go into history, you see what happened to our people in terms of rape, robbery, and murder, all right? That was all of the Lord. Why? Because he needed to show us his power. He needed to show us, yo, You think you're playing in the game? You think this is a game? Nah, the Lord kills and he make alive. He kill your son, he kill your mother, he kill your daughter, he kill your grandma. At the end of the day, if he see fit.
Romans 2:11. For there is no respect of persons.
No respect of persons, meaning it don't matter whether you old or you young. If the Lord wants you dead, you're gonna die.
That's right.
So what's all this talk about this so-called virus all around the streets? You fucking retards out here wearing masks and shit. At the end of the day, you could wear a mask, you still gonna catch it, all right? You don't have to wear a mask. And it turned out, the study showed that the amount of people in the hospitals right now, the majority of them took that serpent piss, all right? So at the end of the day, it's up to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua whether or not you get sick or not, all right?
That's right. And then
There's more on this, right?
It's just 2 lines, but
Yeah, read it.
Romans 2:11. For there is no respect of persons with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Right.
So there's no respect of persons. So it's not gonna be like when you go on trial in this devil system, you know what I'm saying? And just because you fit a particular description, right? You gonna get off with a slap on the wrist because seeing that is the case when it comes to the Lord and He comes to judge the people of the world. Hey, let you not be of the elect. You're gonna pretty much pay for the atrocities of your sins, right? And if you didn't commit them in this life, you could be. Hey, it is what it is. You're gonna be here when the destruction comes, because Yahweh Shai said it. All these things must come to pass. This generation shall not pass until all things be fulfilled. And not everything has been fulfilled. The kingdom of heaven hasn't been established. And the so-called white man, Esau Edom, hasn't been brought low. He hasn't paid for the atrocities of his forefathers, man. Look at this devil, man. You see him out here walking, looking at us like we're crazy when you got blood on your hands, man. Everything you own, everything you've acquired up until a certain point, up until to this day, has been through the bloodshed, through the raping, and through the robbing of who? The Lord's people, man.
Got a quick one.
Bring it out.
All right, this is Numbers chapter 35 and verse 33. Ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood that shed it.
There we go, man. So the people who shed the blood, right, to acquire this land, their blood must be shed in order so the land might be cleansed, man. And it's not such a hard concept to understand. It really isn't. It's really simple, man. It's kind of like when you say an eye for an eye, This devil will tell you an eye for an eye, we're all blind, but the only blind one in this whole situation is the so-called white man. It's these other nations, but predominantly starting with the so-called white man. Why? Because they are the only people that feel so esteemed as to go above and beyond and doing things and feel as though they shouldn't be held accountable for it. Because you gotta be honest. The people who own slaves, they had children, and their children had children, and their children's children had children, right? And that wealth had been passed down through those generations. So they've all benefited from it, Which one of y'all brothers want to go first? You go first.
Matthew 26. I'm gonna start at 51. And behold, one of them which were with Yahweh Shai stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck a servant of the high priest and smote off his ear. Then said Yahweh Shai unto him, Put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword.
Yeah, so Yahweh Shai was saying that to one of his followers for the simple fact that, hey, prophecy has to be fulfilled. Things have to happen in the time that they are meant to happen, right? The Lord has seasons and everything has to be done at a certain time. Because I believe it was, what prophet? Was it Ezra's? One of the prophets was asking the Lord pretty much, why hadn't he put everybody that was supposed to be here to be judged and for them to go through what they had to go through at once so that the kingdom of heaven might be established. But it's just in the fashion in which the Lord had created things to be done. We're on his time, We're not on our time. Yeah, we cry and sigh for the downfall of this place and for the coming of the kingdom, but because that's what was prophesied to happen, And it's just a matter of that. We don't fight because Yahushua said it. If this were my kingdom, my servants shall fight. But we don't fight. We don't come up physically, you know, through the flesh, up at this devil. Man, through the spirit, we casting down the strongholds, man.
Yep.
With this word being brought out.
Right.
Bring that out real quick, brother.
This is Job chapter 20, verse 5. That the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of a hypocrite but for a moment.
Yeah, and this devil will tell you about evolution and about millions and jillions, and that this earth is gazillion years old. Just for what? Just to make it appear, make it seem as though this devil has been in power forever, so that you can't grasp and wrap your head around the fact that, hey man, his time is but short, man. Which is why you're seeing him come down with the unrighteous decrees, and they're doing the most for what? To just hold on to the very little bit of power that they have left for a little bit longer. You know? But the Lord said it. The days have to be shortened, right? Because if not, there will be no flesh upon the earth. Everybody will be killed off if the so-called white man kept ruling forever, man.
Right. Said the scriptures say that if the days weren't shortened, that there'll be no flesh saved. You know? Look at all the stuff. Look at all the stuff that we're eating now. All right? Look at it. Hey, there's nothing on this planet that's organic anymore. It may say organic on the title or whatever, but nothing on this planet is organic, man. Why? Because these damn devils, the rulers of this world, they polluted everything. They touched everything. Now you got cancer in literally everything in this earth, man. You know, the Industrial Revolution, man. Look at what it do. Now you got oil spills in the waters. Now you got forest fires. You know. Now you got literally nothing on this planet good. All right. But the only thing that we have, that we see is good and as light, is these scriptures now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's from the time, you know, the serpent touched his damn. As soon as the serpent pulled up on the scene, man, everything went south, man. Everything went south. All right. And the serpent dwells within Esau Edom, who is the progenitor of you white people out here, man. And you white people, hey man, you guys aren't afraid to show your devil horns. You guys will show your devil horns for free, all right? Because we know if with you damn devils, you guys don't want to talk if money isn't on the line. But you damn devils will show your horns for free. You know, you can try as hard as you want not to show the biggest fucking faggot and devil that you are, but it still comes out, man. Why? Because you're programmed that way. Everybody on this planet Earth is programmed a certain way, all right? Everybody on this planet. So if you out here thug, if you out here prostitute, if you out here a sodomite, all right? If you out here killing people, all right? If you out here as a musician, if you out here as a sports athlete, it's because the Lord programmed you that way.
Real quick, though, like you was going into, the devil done weaponized everything.
Yeah.
Everything you can think of, from food to music. Like, he really took his blessing and put his blessing in everything that he touched. You know, so when you look at it, man, like the brother said, if we didn't have mercy from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you know what, I'll go into the scripture, as a matter of fact, Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days shall be shortened.
Right.
And so like there should no flesh be saved.
Yeah, man.
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And matter of fact,
we already going into 2022. All right? It was 2020 last week. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like.
That's right.
You know? Because the days are being sped up. And that's why it says what it says in Revelation 12 and 12. Right? If you want, you can read that, you know? Because that's why you start to see all of these things happening in terms of mandates, all right? In terms of decrees.
I got a quick preset.